Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and we are here to talk the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and today we are talking about Garcelle's oldest son, Oliver. We know him from the show. We've seen him on there with his wife, Samantha, and their children, and we also knew that he is working for Lisa Vanderpump, and he has been for quite some time now, at one of her restaurants in Las Vegas. Now, this has basically ignited a relationship, a professional relationship between LVP and Garcelle. So before we get started, guys, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, turn those notifications on. You guys never know what's going to be going on in the housewives world. And today I'm going to be reading you a lot of commentary because we have a lot of receipts. Well, I have a lot of receipts because now they're no longer on Instagram. So, yeah, me. I have a lot of receipts because I made sure to screenshot everything so that I could share it with you guys. But I also want to make a public service announcement that everything in this video is alleged. Everything in this video is alleged. Okay, so Oliver is Garcelle's oldest son. Now, what do we know about Oliver? All we really know about Oliver is that he is from a previous relationship. I'm not even sure if it was a previous marriage or not, but we do know that he had some mental health issues or addiction issues, if you will. He recently got sober a couple of years ago. He was on an episode of the Beverly Hills Housewives. We saw him and his wife, and again, it just he's gotten more attention and more press since working for Lisa Vanderpump because people started to see Garcelle and Lisa, in professional settings. And then, of course, we put it together that Oliver was working for Lisa Vanderpump in one of his restaurants in Las Vegas. Now, I think Garcelle is smart enough to appreciate good business, just good business transitions, like good business people, if you will. And so I think that she recognizes that in Lisa Vanderpump. And so therefore she takes her relationship serious. It's not just like her son's boss. You know what I mean? Like, this is many opportunities. This is a professional relationship that could potentially benefit Garcelle and her entire family. Now, here is the juicy part. So come in close and turn your volume all the way up because this is juicy, okay? So Oliver has 4 children, I think, 3 or 4. I'm not sure, but he's married to a lovely woman. Well, from what we know of her, what we've seen of her, she seems like a lovely woman, and her name is Samantha. Now, her account was Samantha for Saunders, but it's no longer this morning on Instagram. It was last night. Today, it's gone. Now, this is where it gets juicy. She is alleging that he has been cheating on her with Raquel from Vanderpump Rules. Now, isn't this wild, guys? Because we've just started hearing rumors that he was going to be appearing on the Vanderpump Rules, the show that Lisa Vanderpump not only executive producer on, but of course stars in herself, right? Well, this is where, again, it gets juicy. So she is alleging, she posted on Instagram a whole message that basically says he is a cheater and a liar, and that they have tried to silence her, and that she has lots and lots of receipts, right? So let me read you her exact words so that way I'm not putting words in her mouth about the original post, okay? And then we'll get into the receipts, which of course are the juiciest part of the entire story, are the receipts. Okay. She says, I've been told to stay silent, divorced, exclamation point, all capitals, since Oliver has started working at, and she tags Vanderpump Rules. He has disrespected me and my kids in every way possible. He has made jokes about my mental health and suicidal thoughts with coworkers. She continues on. He has committed adultery with coworkers and guests of the restaurant. I have found out he has made out with Raquel while filming at, and she tags Lisa Vanderpump, and plans to continue to go on a date with Raquel while filming. He plans to go on a date with Raquel while filming? He continued to lie to me and say he wanted me to work on things with me, but behind my back would continue to talk about me and disown being a stepdad. When I met Oliver and fell in love with him, I had no idea the demons he was battling. Because I loved this man and saw everything he was capable of, I stayed and trusted him. I stayed silent and helped him behind closed doors and never talked about him or blasted the addiction and battling the courts. I financially supported this man and all of our kids off one income while he was getting clean. I worked extra, paid for all of his studio time with music, podcasts, video shoots, etc. Once he got a job, I decided to pursue real estate, trusting he was going to support me like I did him. Instead, this man has left me in thousands of dollars of debt and in financial struggle. My family will now need the time to heal from all this pain that we have been through publicly and behind closed doors. Please keep us in your prayers. Then she puts in exclamation points. Yes, I have receipts of everything. Wow, that message in itself is like a lot to break down, right? I mean, she's saying that he is not only cheating on her with like guests of the restaurant that he works for Lisa Vanderpump, he is also cheating with Raquel from Lisa Vanderpump show, Vanderpump Rules. We had heard that he was going to be having a guest appearance, but we didn't know anything about a date, right? Then she continues on to say that when she met him, she had no idea that he dealt with addiction issues, but when she found out it was too late, she loved him, so she stood by him and quietly took care of her family and her kids while he got clean, which is more likely probably in a facility, in a rehab, or something along those lines. And I'm sure that Garcelle, maybe she paid for like the rehab and he went to like some really nice place in Malibu and she got to stay home and work and take care of the kids. Doesn't that sound amazing? She says not only did she financially support them when he was in rehab, she also paid for all of his studio time with music execs, podcasts, video shoots, etc. That's wild, guys. She says she basically put her life on the back burner to support him, and when he was getting his life together, she trusted that would give her the opportunity to get hers together, right? So, I mean, it's a little wild to think because of the fact that Garcelle is like the mother. However, I mean, I don't know what Garcelle's net worth is. We could definitely look it up. I don't know. I don't know why you wouldn't. Who knows? Because if he was battling addiction, it's possible that he could have done a lot of shady things, or maybe she was like giving tough love. I don't know the situation, so we can't really judge that, but it is definitely shocking to hear. Now, the juicy part is that she put I don't know if it's all, but a lot of receipts on her Instagram story before she took her account down. So I'm going to get into I got 99% of them. There was like 2 that were too risque to even mention or show you guys, right? Okay, so this one is saying, this girl is saying, like, you're an amazing server. The family was raving about the food. He replies, it's funny you thought about writing your name on the receipt because I looked at the receipt too, hoping that you did. I am single, recently separated, going through the early stages of a divorce, but it's all good. And then he says, oh, thank you. I liked your family too. They were super cool from the very beginning before you even came. I was cracking up when I thought they wanted another bottle and only one wine glass. I thought it was so weird, but whatever. That was his part. She says, honestly, ? Totally understandable. I can see how that can be mistaken, and I'm so sorry to hear that can't be easy. Talking about his divorce. She says, but now I found you in all capital letters on here, so it worked out. And then we go on to the next story. This says, oh gosh, this is from another girl. She puts, have you and Oliver been together this whole time since the breakup? And the girl puts, bye bitch. And so the girl he's cheating on with says, LOL, he's all yours. We've been effing for 3 months straight. He was a good ass time. Get your man, babe. This is what the girlfriend is messaging the wife, right? Then we go on to the next receipt. She kind of posted these out of order, so I'm going to roll with it. The girl says, you should let me take you out for a drink sometime. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He says that to the girl. And she says, nothing, just the workplace, LOL, where you be at. And honestly, I'm in a complicated situation right now. I wouldn't want to bring you any drama, LOL. Oliver puts, just picked up OJ from preschool. You know what? I can respect that 200%. The girl likes this comment and says, aw, you want more kids? And yeah, I can't do messy, LOL. He replies, I definitely want more kids. What about you? LOL, I just got out of messy and I'm not trying to go back. I've always thought you were gorgeous. Next story says, ever come to Miami? That's the girl. Oliver says, every now and then I do. ... You might make me want to book a trip, though. You ever come to Vegas? And she says, actually, this weekend. He likes her comment. Oliver replies, let's get a drink when you hit the city. You're sexy AF with a tongue emoji. She replies, I'm down. I'm staying at the Cosmo. Don't use the tongue emoji if you aren't really going to use it. And Oliver says, bet, ... I'm going to put it on you. Next story. These are all different girls, BS, guys, just so you know this. This is all different girls. Just tell me this is what Oliver says. Just tell me when you want to come, baby. You can stay with me if you'd like. Ha ha ha. Or I can get a discount at the Caesars property. Maybe we can do a little staycation somewhere. I swear to God in my life it says staycation. I'm sorry about that loud ass car. Let me read that again for you guys. And let me repeat myself that yes, all of these messages are from different women. So he says, just tell me when you want to come. You can stay with me if you'd like, or I can get you a discount at any Caesars property. ... Maybe we can do a little staycation somewhere. Dope on the strip. She says, ooh, I think that sounds great. I can come any weekend. Just let me know what's best for you, preferably before the season is easier for me. He replies, I'm already excited about seeing you. I'll let you know soon, my love. What do you mean before the season? She replies, before football starts. We are in practices, but it's easy now for me to travel. Let me know. I'll book my ticket. Heart, heart, heart. He puts, oh, right. I'll let you know. Soon we should be putting it in bids. LOL. Next girl. These are photos. She puts, LOL, what the F is this, baby daddy? You want me to whoop these bitches ASS? He sent her, this girl, these stories, and that was her reply. Strange. Then another girl puts, use my P, baby. P is going to stand for a body parts. I don't even know what word I could use for it, but the letter P. So she says, use my P, baby. Use whatever hole you want. I'd love to be your SL apostrophe T. He likes all of her comments and replies, we need to get out of here to Las Vegas. She sends him 2 videos. Yes, daddy. I really want to taste that CK. And she says, I can imagine it's big. He replies something that I can't say about putting fingers, in the deep blue sea. I'm taking a video. Yeah. And then, oh, baby, you'd love me. Oh my God. Next girl and next story. They must have been going back and forth because she puts LMAO. He puts LMAO, laughing face, so mad. She put, thanks for loaning him to me. Imagine your husband taking another woman out for 3 months, eating her pee religiously, talking shit about his ex-wife, and she thinking, I'm gonna be mad one. I'm single, baby. I'm not the one married. LOL. Next message. That could never be okay with me, but some girls will take it all. LOL. So this is a girl that the wife is confronting. That's what she said to the wife, the girl. This is the kind of girls that he's messing with. She literally said that to his wife. She put, the wife replied, LOL, you knew about me, bitch, bye, you mad, you just a hose. On to the next one. She actually doxes this person. I'm just saying. This girl says, she puts her number and then she puts problem solved, smiley face. What's your work schedule like? Do you work with Ellie or Joshy? Then she sends us another message. But wait, then I wouldn't be able to sit with you. Then he put, just texted you. She put, I texted you back, puppy. Then in the next one, there's like a bunch of like videos. Sugar dads and I are mad. Like just some raunchy like stuff. Okay, and then another one. These are all on her story, dude. She posted all of these on her story. The girl puts, I wish I could see that big CO. I want to spit on it. Get you all the way to the... That's how far. He replies, maybe I'll hook you up when I get back home later so you got something to think about. I gotta get my hair done, you sexy bi. I'll hit you up later. She put, okay, baby, enjoy. I'm still imagining that big CO. And he put, you ever come to America? Oh, that's hilarious. Then it looks like a message that a girl sends him is going back and forth because the girl is saying that you lied to me. Like, I didn't know that you were married. So she puts, well, the message starts out obviously mid-conversation, as in all of these. She puts, but you created it. You lied to all of us. It actually grosses me the F out that I was so open with you about like her SE life, and you played me too. He put, I'm very sorry you were dragged into this. That was never my intention. I was very upfront with you the whole time. She puts, you are wild. You were with multiple people the same time as me. And Raquel laughing my ass off. Wow, you ain't shit. I can't stand you. I'm talking to Sam now. She told me how many girls there are. Busted, capital letters. All I can say, all I can say, it just F you, basically. Now, the next juicy part is that Samantha posts on her story and she says, this is what she posts, Garcelle has unfollowed me because she wanted me to be silent. She put, victimizing the victim needs to stop. No, I did not want to go public, but my husband went public with cheating on me on camera where I felt I needed to voice my story. Please pray for me and my kids that we can heal from this. Next story. By the way, Oliver is a guest on Vanderpump Rules. He's not paid. He's cheating publicly with Raquel on camera only for fame, no money. Not worth losing your family for this. Next one is another photo of a girl. It's like kind of a seductive one. And he put, you're so beautiful. She put, thank you, baby boy. You're stunning. When are we going to see each other? And he put, thank you, love. All these hearts. I would love to see you. We got to make something happen. Then next of her story is her typing again. And it says, they are trying to silence me and take my page down. And that was the last of her posts. But there was one story that I missed. And I wanted to read it to you guys. The girl puts, girl, I left his ass a while ago. He was effing around on me too when he told me he cheated on you while you were together. I asked him why. Why not just leave? Why lie and cheat? I'm with someone else. I'm not effing with him, and I told him he deserves everything he gets from you. He deserves it all. He's loyal to no one. Oliver's wife replies, girl, he was cheating on multiple people when he was effing you. She puts, F him. Yeah, I know. That's why I bowed out. Then she ended up saying, like, when was the last time you effed him? And the girl puts 8 days ago, and then I met somebody who was amazing. So I haven't talked to him in 8 days. Anyway, guys, this is pretty wild, right? Because the man is he chasing fame? I mean, like, usually if you deal with issues of drug and alcohol, like, fame is not something that you would want to add into the mix, right? I don't know. I mean, I just know that children actors crack because of the pressure, like children. And we know there's lots of alcoholics and people that are on substances in Hollywood because of the pressure of the fame, right? So it's just a little bit peculiar to me that he is chasing it so hard, because it now does seem like a business move for him to be working for Lisa Vanderpump in Las Vegas, right? Before, I thought maybe it was just like, Las Vegas is like 3 hours from Garcelle, so he was probably like, this is close, but like not too close to where I'm gonna have to deal with my mom every day, so that's not gonna be a trigger. And like, but I can still drive, a couple of hours and see her on the regular and get, some money if I need it for the kids, whatever the case may be. And maybe it was just like a good opportunity. I was thinking maybe like he had a hard time finding a job somewhere else because he is a felon and he does have some face tattoos, and we know how employers can be about those types of things. So I thought maybe, he was working with Lisa because she was giving him a living wage, and, maybe scratching Garcelle's back, so Garcelle will scratch her back on the show. I don't know. But it definitely seems a lot more like a motivated move to start working for Lisa Vanderpump's restaurants in Las Vegas. Because if any one of you guys are from Las Vegas, if you live in Las Vegas, comment. You guys know that there's like thousands of restaurants and tons and tons of huge big hotels and big restaurants and places that he could have easily worked versus Lisa Vanderpump's restaurant. So that definitely seems like a move that he made on purpose, right? I don't know. But regardless, his wife is heartbroken, devastated. All of these messages she posted on her Instagram story, guys, I'm going to post them on Instagram. But I wanted to share them with you guys first. YouTube kind of gives me a hard time about posting up in the community page. It takes a long time for my stuff to upload to YouTube for some reason. So that's why a lot of the times my receipts will actually be on my Instagram feed. It'll either be in a reel or a story, and that's HW Historian. So let me know what you guys think about this whole story. I'm disappointed because I was rooting for Oliver because of the fact that he like kind of had a bumpy couple of years with everything that was going on and like his recovery, and so I was really, really rooting for him. But when you are like talking to that many girls, like it wasn't like he found one girl that he was just like really attracted with, like there was a spark there and like they worked together. And then no, like these are just multiple. You will talk to anyone that gives you the time of day. It doesn't even matter if they're in the United States or not. Okay, if you're willing to talk to him, feed his ego, and send him nasty photos, then he wants to conversate with you, because these messages, that's the type of guy. Ladies, comment. I know the type of man that would have 4 children at home and a wife that would be basically corresponding inappropriately with as many women as he could, and on top of that, making out with one of the Vanderpump Rules cast members, and allegedly planning to go on a date with her on Vanderpump Rules. And I think that's why she's so mad, and that's why she tagged Lisa Vanderpump and Vanderpump Rules, because they probably they didn't want bad press, and maybe this was supposed to be like a storyline, and they didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want her to out them, and she was just pissed off. And she's a scorned woman, and if you've ever been a scorned woman, then you would understand. And if you haven't, then you probably can't relate, but maybe you could try to understand, right? I don't know. This is wild. I really do feel bad for her though, because I went through her Instagram, and I've been following Oliver for a long time, guys. Like I told you, I really was rooting for him, and there wasn't a lot of the kids or her on his Instagram, but I thought maybe he was just trying to keep it professional, right? Because he was working for Lisa Vanderpump at that point, and he was really starting to be seen and affiliated with Vanderpump, the restaurant. So when I went on his Instagram, I thought maybe he was just trying to keep it like professional, because he really didn't have a lot of social things either. It was just him at the restaurant, maybe with different housewives that come in, just stuff like that, right? And then when I went to her Instagram yesterday, when I was, getting all the information, I noticed like so many photos of her with the kids by herself. Just like tons and tons of photos of her with their kids at the pool with like a friend. You know what I mean? Like you can tell like he's never around. She doesn't have much of him on there. And yeah, she could have taken it down because of, the situation, but I don't think that was the case. I think that was the least thing she was really worried about, photos of him on her Instagram. With the news being so fresh, so devastated so quickly. But yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of him on her or her on his Facebook, and vice versa. But she always had the kids. She always had the kids. They were in the pool, they were swimming, they were lounging out. She looked like she had like another mom friend that had a couple of kids that they used to hang out with. So that would make sense. And it just is really sad because no one wants to see a family torn apart. And if Vanderpumps are trying to profit off of this, that would be really, really messed up. I can't think that it's going to be unless if Raquel is like turning this into her storyline and he's doing it for her. I don't know, guys. I want to know what you think. So make sure you guys comment, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, turn those notifications on so you never miss what we have coming. Also like to remind everyone that I do every so often post a missing child's flyer in the community page. It's a little girl missing from New Jersey. She's been missing for a couple of years now. All of the information is on the flyer. If you don't mind and you live in the New Jersey area, you border that state anywhere, and you have a few seconds, if you could go on to the community page and take a look at the flyer, the missing child flyer, and see if you recognize her. And there's definitely instructions and phone number and all the information that you would need to contact authorities if you did happen to know where she was. You would also see that this is the same missing child that Frank Catania is advocating for, and the biggest advocate has been missing child _ New Jersey on Instagram. So, all right, guys, I hope you have a great Labor Day weekend. Bye.